So today we walked around USyd and asked different students about their families. We asked them 3 different questions.
The first was, what comes in mind when you hear the word family? The second was, do you think your background has affected the way you grew up? The last one was, are you pressured by your family to act in a certain way?
And basically these people all had pretty different answers based on their background, so they all realized that they were affected in some way by how they grew up and their family.
And I think the older they got, the more they had to say, I think, because they realized what their families were trying to do for them more, I guess. So what comes to mind when you think of the word family?
When I think of the word family, I think about a group of people that are close together, or either by blood or by some other passion that they commonly share.
I think the first word that comes to my mind is love, because they're the people that you first meet when you come into this life, and they're the first people that shower you with all the love and they stay with you forever. So yeah.
When I hear the word family, I don't know, I think of obviously my family, so my mum, my dad, my 2 brothers and my sister and my dog. That's like the first thing that comes to my mind, and then all the other branches of that. And then, your family always makes you happy, so that's another thing that comes to mind.
Do you think your background has affected the way you grew up?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say a little bit. So I'm a pretty interesting person. I was born in London. I lived in Melbourne, I've lived in Singapore, and now I live in Sydney. So I think like the different places I've lived kind of shaped what I do, and then what my parents do is definitely shaped how I act and how I see the world, I guess. And there's little things now that I'm older, I realise like my parents were trying to get me to do something when I was younger, and now I can see like what they were trying to do and how that's helped me. So maybe just to give you an example of that, my mum is a OT, so an occupational therapist, and I remember always when we were little kids she used to make us play games all the time, and sometimes you don't want to play games, or I don't want to play a board game, I want to go outside or whatever. And I don't know, just these last holidays I worked in the OT department at ACU, just doing some admin like type stuff, but then I saw what they had to do, and I realised that was mum helping me to expand my skill set even when I was young.
Oh yeah, definitely. I come from a very traditional conservative family, and their values and beliefs are very influenced on me. I'm really close to my parents, so family background and family traditions have a huge impact.
Yeah, I think it has had a huge effect because my parents are immigrants to Australia and they've retained their own culture. So I learned many things about both the Australian culture and the Chinese culture, and that has had a great effect.
Are you pressured by your family to act in a certain way?
Yeah, yes I am. Like I said before, they have a huge influence on me, and they're very conservative as well. So yeah, the way I behave, I don't seek permission, I just more sort of respect what they believe and what they think, and I try to incorporate it in how I carry myself in life. Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not. Can't really think of what to say afterwards.
I wouldn't say, I don't think I am. I think they're pretty supportive of anything that I decide to do. But even if they don't pressure you, like you still feel like you want to impress them or whatever. Like I don't know. Like when I finish uni, I want to do what my dad does, but that's not because he'd said I want you to do this. It's just because I don't know. Like you've seen what he does and you think, oh, I'd like to do that. And then I don't know, in terms of other things like outside of work and stuff like that. Like I do rowing, which is like just a sport, whatever. And none of my family likes cricket, and I was like, no, I want to do rowing, so I did rowing, and now I still do it now. I'm going to London to do that halfway through this year, so and that was all by me. None of my family, they didn't pressure me to do it, so which is good. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks so much. That was actually really helpful.
Yeah, interesting guy.
What can't do this? You want me to say it?
Oh, Gary, just say it. Okay.
What did
No,
you
no,
like?
I got this. Don't worry. Why is the Mona Lisa? Never mind.
Even better, coming.